Hey guys, we're the Pro Bros.
And welcome back to Titan Souls.
Yeah.
Woo, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, so now we have a Connor.
Yep.
Hi
If
guys.
you guys
A
started
whole
watching.
extra third person.
Yeah, we've now got
He's a sleeping person usually, and we're not
Yeah.
whispering anymore.
because we did this at a different time. Now the group's fully together now, and
Not that it wasn't together before.
well, I mean in spirit it was together, but I mean I was asleep.
And
So-
he already died.
This boss I'm probably gonna have the hardest time with today.
Was it because he killed you
No,
immediately?
because he's really difficult.
I'm assuming that leads to the whole, he killed you.
Well, yeah, he killed me, but that's because I'm bad, not because he's difficult.
Okay. I mean, he could be hard. You're shooting him with arrows.
Nailed it.
It looks like it could be a girl, and not hard, and like the opposite of hard. Like
It could be, but if she is a girl, then she's a quitter because she spit and is dead.
Christ.
Wow.
I mean, if she's a quitter, Braden, then
Man, I was already having a hard time with this boss at home by myself without these two fuckholes, and then they just spew random bullshit all the time.
That's the point.
I'm walking into a wall.
literally. What other reason are we here for?
Fair
We're
enough.
like trying to give you motivation to kill
Yeah,
this
we're
thing.
the commentary.
Yeah, we're the peanut gallery.
Go, Brayden. Oh, you're sucking.
Yeah.
Or she was sucking.
Don't take me.
She's gonna get you. Oh, sorry, you have to get her with her own bombs.
How does she
Yeah.
keep getting more bombs?
She's infinite.
It's kind of silly.
He has to actually get her to, like, explode her own rock bomb.
And oh,
Bang!
Got her.
I'm the
Yeah.
best. I'm the motherfucking goat.
so you had to shoot her with an arrow,
Yeah.
and after she got blown up.
Yeah, everybody dies in one hit. So
all the
Oh.
bosses die in one hit, but
But
you
you
actually have to hit their weak points.
So you have
Yeah.
to figure out how to get them there is the problem.
Yeah, it took me 2 episodes to beat the Titan Slayer.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
legendary Titan Slayer or whatever.
yeah, he's pretty tough.
Super legendary.
No.
He was super strong.
The only one I really I feel like I'm gonna have a really hard time with is the Titan Soul.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's a really difficult boss.
So how exactly did you get here? This looks like a really hostile place.
Through an elevator from the top of the mountain where it's all snowy.
Oh, that's really convenient.
Great.
Duh. There's other ways to get here, but like that's the way.
You almost had him.
No.
You almost had him.
No. This is the attack I was trying to bait out of him.
Yeah, and now you were brutally murdered.
Yeah, I know.
It's easy. Look, just drop your arrow behind, like up at the top, and then lure him to face you down there, and then pull your arrow.
See, I like to imagine that the giant cube actually just has tons of tiny
mean,
feet underneath it.
Technically doable, but because the way he moves, I don't think it's possible.
Oh yeah, because he moves all sideways.
Yeah, because he moves sideways like a crane. That's rude. So
Side to side.
Side to side.
Yeah. Now don't die, Braden.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, it's good advice. You should take it.
Oh man.
He just spun around and bashed me.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I don't even necessarily think he was trying to attack you. I think he was just trying to face you.
Yeah,
and
he was just turning around.
he splatted you as a result.
Yeah.
This guy is kind of dangerous. Like, just walking around him is it's quite dangerous to do.
Yeah. I got really lucky with the slime boy over there, so.
Now, how exactly are you hoping this arrow is going to hurt? Oh, you're going to try to shoot him in the back?
The pink spot. He's a weak boy.
Oh, right. The lava vents can kill me as well. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, well, I think the lava vents right now are the least of your concern.
Nah, I just barely got crushed, man.
You still got crushed.
I just barely got like murdered.
It doesn't matter if it's
Look,
just
man.
barely, you still died.
Believe it or not, this is totally a fair fight.
Is it because he's got a giant hole in his back?
No, it's because I'm mildly decent.
And he's technically immortal because he can come back as many times as he wants.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I'm sure the cube isn't happy
Dark
about
Souls
that.
esque.
He's just a sad boy because now he has to deal with it. Next.
Man, it's all about getting that lucky one, isn't it?
Or
Yes.
I could try a different strategy.
Different strats.
Well, it might
Yeah,
be
it's
best to do
basically
that.
the same strat. I still beat that attack out of him.
Well,
But
it might be
instead
for
of
the
running
best.
away, I run at him and stand right next to him. And
Just-
hopefully he doesn't kill me.
Just barely get it.
It might be for the best considering you've been squished like several times.
I'll try it, man.
I believe in you.
And again, it's not
I don't
barely
believe
getting
him.
it or anything like that. It's
I believe in his immortality.
a little bit wackier. than
Look,
that.
all he wants to do is have a hug.
What?
You're literally just running away from his hugs.
He's
Yeah, I don't want
hugged
his
him
hugs.
like 17 times and killed him every single time.
Good. I don't want his hugs.
Yeah, his hugs are like not good for health.
But he just wants to be your friend.
I don't care.
I don't
If a
wanna be a
serial
friend.
killer wants to be my friend, I'm going
Why
to
wouldn't you
reject-
take that?
What
I
if
would-
your friend is a serial killer before he becomes a serial?
That's
Yeah.
different. This guy didn't even know you, and he's trying to get in, like, into your space.
But what if he's actually trying to be your friend?
I don't think he is.
I'm just gonna.
You just like did
Friends-
the opposite.
Friends don't lead via murder.
They don't lead by the
No, like, if you have a friend, their first instinct isn't to kill you.
It's not. He wants to be your legitimate friend.
He doesn't.
what is
He's
that?
killed him every time so
I
far.
don't-
We're talking about the
What?
serial killer.
Wait, we're talking about the serial killer?
Yeah, I
This
was
guy?
like,
Yeah.
why does
He was
the
your
serial-
friend before he became a serial killer.
Okay, well, that's one thing. Normally, the serial killers then won't just kill you, but.
Maybe that's their MO. They make friends with people and then murder them.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, serial killers might do that.
That's a little
but-
bit different.
Yeah, that is a bit different. The point I'm trying to make
Oh,
is
what was-
if they
I-
outright from the get-go tried to kill you, they're probably not your friend, and they probably don't want to be your friend.
Nah, they're totes your friend, man.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say.
They want to be around you 24/7.
Sure, man.
I don't know about that. Well, I mean, they might, so just that they can learn more about you and then, you know,
Kill you.
yeah, kill you. Might make it a little bit easier, you know, to find out everything that you do.
They do only what they have to do.
Sure. They don't have to.
Nice. That was like the
Brain just-
simplest.
Yeah,
My
that-
brain
you-
just didn't register that he was picking his hand up.
Yeah, you just ran up to him, he lifted his hand up and squashed you.
You're just like, yep, that's a dead guy.
You know what? I was practicing these guys on a different file, and I really didn't have that big of an issue with this guy.
Really?
Yeah, I had a huge problem with the slimy boy over there.
Man, well,
So-
how the tables have turned.
Oh, how the turntables.
Yes.
The table turns.
Since you've been killed many times by this guy.
It happens.
Well, yeah,
Sometimes you just have
it's,
an
a,
unlucky run.
it's a boss fight. You know, getting murdered does in
I
fact
mean, they're
happen.
all boss fights.
Yeah. There's just a bunch of bosses.
Nice.
Wow.
I was mid-roll. I should have been okay.
Does it take you the whole entire episode just to beat this one
Dude,
guy?
I swear if it does, I'm gonna end it all. Because this is the last boss I can fight right now.
You're literally gonna
I have to be
kill
here
yourself
to be able to
right
fight the
there.
last 3 bosses.
Literally gonna kill yourself right there in the beanbag. Like, well, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Zindabrain. You gotta lure him into the flames.
It
of
doesn't
death.
matter, it won't kill him.
Oh.
You think
Yeah,
that some kind of
yeah.
funeral company would sponsor us if Braden just killed himself right there on
No.
the chair?
That's look at that. That was like right there, man.
Yeah, it
Okay.
should've killed him.
And he's
It
dead.
should have killed him.
It was like touching his heart.
Every time that Braden gets killed in a really simple way like that, I like to imagine that, you know, when you pick your hand up and you swat a bug, that's how this guy feels. He's just like, oh, I finally got that fucking fly that's been flying around for like the past hour. But it keeps coming back.
Like, come here, you.
There's always another fly to take its place.
Like, you son of a bitch, come back.
Yeah. You could say that this guy's hands are like his fly swatters, and he's been trying to get this thing for like an hour now.
I would have had it, but I missed him entirely.
I would have had it, but I freaking missed.
Yeah.
That's just another way of saying I lost Braden.
Freaking, I was practicing the Titan Soul, and I didn't even hit where he was or anything, and he teleported into it, and I killed him.
So what you gotta do is you just gotta drop your arrow somewhere, and then
Again, I don't think it's really possible, because he moves so much, and you constantly have to move around.
Honestly,
you
though,
think it-
Braden, I like. The funny thing is, this guy still seems easier than the Bloodstarved Beast to me.
Got him.
Yeah.
See, this is why, because he's got one glaring weakness, and that was his back.
But
Whereas
the Bloodstarved Beast is a Soulsborne boss, so he has a health bar. He doesn't have some special
It's a
weak point that one.
Bloodborne. It's a Bloodborne boss.
Soulsborne-esque.
S.
Bloodborne and Soul
Yeah,
Dark
esque is
Souls
like-
were made by From Software, and
Yeah.
so when a game has like Dark Souls or Bloodborne attributes, they're called Soulsborns.
No, I see.
yeah, Soulsborne's esque.
Yeah.
Look, you did it, Brayden. Now you can move on. Yay!
Yay.
Yeah, it didn't take the whole episode.
Woo! Only like 8 minutes, almost 9
Is it
minutes.
possible to jump into
Only
lava?
almost a third of it.
Damn.
Could've
you
been
can't
worse.
jump in the lava.
Again, you could have not beaten him at all this episode.
God, could you imagine, like,
Falling off.
almost 30 minutes of just Brayden fighting that boss?
Dude,
I
I'm not
could.
even worried about. I'm worried about like the Titan Soul because he has weird attacks and bullshit moves. But like other than that, I'm not worried about much.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Like the last Goliath shouldn't be too difficult.
No, it's all green up here.
Yeah.
You're just like inside of a volcano.
Yeah, and then right above that volcano is an ice cap.
Interesting.
Nice. They have the.
Oh, you missed the Forest of Mystery.
I literally
and
missed
a bunch of other
everything.
stuff.
I've never played this game and I've never watched anybody play it.
That's true.
That's okay. You don't have to.
At one point, I fought a mimic.
You did.
How big was the mimic?
Very.
very big.
I see.
Like it was about the same size as the boss I just beat.
Huh.
Because that's like the minimum size requirement.
Was it a chest?
Mhm.
Yes, it was a chest.
It was a,
And
man,
it fired coins out of its mouth.
what the hell would you...
Cannon.
Imagine if it was a normal treasure chest and it had an item in it. Like, what the hell would you even do with an item of that size?
Not use it.
Yeah. It's just like,
Unless
there's a
it's in,
sword in there, but it's meant for a giant. It's like, okay, well, this is cool and everything, but can't use it.
Oh, you missed the icy snake.
I
one
missed
as well.
everything.
Yeah, you
Brandon.
missed all but the last like 5 bosses.
Yeah, literally everything in this episode is what I've seen of this game so far.
So depending on how I perform against both the Goliath and the Titan Soul, this could be the last episode.
Why is
I
that?
doubt it.
You can instantly die to these people forever?
What?
Well, you said it could be the last episode.
Last
are they
the last
fin-
episode like beat the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
'cause it's a short game.
They're the final bosses.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We decided to do a short game for our first playthrough of the game.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah.
Very interesting. What is this, the 5th episode now for this?
no, this is the third.
Okay, 3rd episode.
Boom, boom,
How
boom.
close
Yeah.
are you to the Goliath?
Very. It's extremely reminiscent of Shadow of the Colossus, because now it's raining for some reason. So.
I was gonna say like a Pokemon game or something.
Yeah, but you didn't play Shadow of the Colossus.
Obviously, I haven't played Shadow.
Shadow of the Colossus
So-
is way closer to this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't played it.
Well, yeah,
okay?
but the whole game is fighting bosses.
Yeah, there are 16
Well,
bosses.
yeah, I remember. I saw him fight one boss before.
Yeah,
but-
there are 16 bosses, and they all have like a glaring weak point. And the final boss,
If they
is
didn't have a glaring weak point, I mean,
in
how
a
could
big
you,
rainy area.
like how could you possibly kill them if they didn't have a glaring
Smack
weak
them
point?
until they get
You've
enough.
played Dark Souls.
Just beat them.
They are literally giant, like rock colossi. Well, at least the one that I saw
You've
was.
played Dark Souls.
No, this is different. Goal set.
He's got laser beams.
I can see that. And he's got fists that fly around.
Oh.
Wow.
Damn.
I stopped right in front of his laser beam to
Indeed.
shoot at him.
His death beam outright.
So all I have to do is hit that death beam.
Oh, before it shoots you?
Yeah, or not
Or-
even before that.
Okay,
During the
it's-
attack, it's fine too.
Man, this
You
guy
rolled
just
the wrong way.
very happy.
Nice.
Wow.
I
He has
gotta
like
get that on the
one
first day.
small area where that exists, and that's where you were.
Yeah. I basically just let it hit me.
All you had to do was dodge the lasers.
All you had to do is not die, but here we are. Do you have to like kite it out of it?
I missed.
Indeed.
Shut up.
Is he like attack pattern, or do you have to actually?
Yeah,
like,
he actually has a pattern, but he.
Do you have to get him to punch the cubes? Or the buttons?
Yeah,
And then
and I'm rolling the wrong direction to
you are.
get that done.
Nice.
I walked into that one.
He got it. He's hitting the
Okay,
button.
So after you have to like one phase it, otherwise it becomes exponentially harder to actually play.
This is some quality entertainment, I'm sure you can imagine.
This game's lit, man.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
Oh, sad face.
I barely clipped it.
A lot of good that does you now.
Dude.
Oh,
I was
and then you-
rolling and it just didn't let me.
Just pounded you in a meat
That's
paste.
okay.
That's how
It's
much
like
he
when you
loves
got-
you.
It's like when you got like a really, really old thing of toothpaste, and you're going at that thing for like 5 minutes getting that toothpaste.
Whatever. He didn't hit either of them, and he should have. Okay.
The fact that he should have does not help the fact that he didn't.
Uh-huh.
I didn't roll
Nice.
that direction either. I was holding it like this.
That's what they all say.
I really was though.
I like how you only have one arrow. Like, why did you stop at one?
Because it's bound to my soul. So if that arrow breaks, I die.
How do you break it though?
You don't. But if it breaks, I
Like,
die.
you couldn't
That's
bring-
the end of my life.
You couldn't bring some normal arrows too? I'm sure.
I guess you could, but
I'm
they're
sure-
not gonna deal any damage to the Titans.
Couldn't you take the souls of others?
No, that's the whole point of this game.
This is what he's been doing.
I was trying to
He's taking the
say
souls of the.
Yeah, you're actually stealing
Titans.
the souls of the Titans.
And making them into arrows?
No,
Well, it's worth a shot. I'm sure it would have been useful.
this isn't Skyrim.
How would you relate this to Skyrim? Skyrim doesn't have soul arrows, does it?
Yeah.
Does?
Soul. It has the soul-bound arrows or whatever.
Yeah.
Then when you shoot them, and if your target dies within a certain amount of time.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
It
they'll-
sucks their soul into a soul gem if you
Yeah.
have it. Yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't played Skyrim in a while. It's been a hot
Maybe I should go
minute.
to the far side of the button. So even if I
Please.
do roll too early and he moves his hand, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like that.
Look, man, I believe in you.
Dude, I believe in
I'm
you
glad,
as well.
I'm glad you do, because somebody's got to do it.
He's like, no.
And roll into the death.
I rolled into that. That's fine. I hit the stairs.
Pounded your body into jelly just to make sure. Wouldn't it be cool if they left all the previous bodies hanging around here as a reminder? Like, oh yeah, you've died this many times.
And wouldn't that be ridiculous?
It would be kind of
Like a little background art that you just like walk on.
like literally a field of corpses to be specific.
Oh, barely didn't get it.
How'd you miss that?
Barely.
Very specific.
Yeah, no. I'm so confused.
And you did.
You didn't see that. He pressed the button with his left hand and then didn't.
Yeah, I know. I
Like-
noticed that earlier. That at one point he unpressed a button somehow. It became just not activated. Oh, so once his hand hits it, it's stuck until they're both hit.
And jelly.
No, he attacks whichever side of the screen I'm on with that hand.
Brendan, you gotta roll. You gotta move out and roll into it, so that way the hands will go behind you.
That was I pressed square instead of X. Whoops. That's my fault. That's my bad.
Whoops.
User error.
Lots of user error.
The last episode is gonna be like a short episode because Brain will have like one boss left.
Literally like 2 minutes left.
That doesn't make no goddamn sense.
He just doesn't want to push his he doesn't want to push his buttons.
I was on the other side of the screen. He shouldn't have picked up his right hand.
He still did it, and
Yeah,
he
well,
killed
he
you.
shouldn't have.
It's a very delicate balance, Brit.
We live in a delicate universe. Nice.
I rolled up. Whatever. Oh, maybe that's a thing I can do.
What?
Hold on. We'll find out.
Ah, yes. Keep us in suspense, why don't you?
It's not that I'm keeping you in suspense. I'm not even sure if it's like a legit thing.
Nope.
Okay,
Darn.
so it's not a thing. Maybe
What?
I was just too close. I think he hits where his second hand hits again. You know?
What?
You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. It makes perfect sense.
Oh, I'm glad it
That's
makes sense to you,
Because you're
somebody.
insane.
Good, because I'm the only one who actually has to understand how the game works, because I'm the only one who's playing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
so he does. And so as long as I'm not too close to where his second hand lands during that like laser phase.
A lot
it's
of
fine.
good that does you when you get murdered by a laser.
But no, I kept thinking I had to dodge all 3 hits and then fire. I don't. I have quite a bit more leeway than I thought I did.
Oh, now he's going 8.
Yeah, I deserve that.
You
I
stood-
stood in the laser beam.
Yeah, you're just like, hit me.
And you died.
Except for I'm not a Swedish
What does that have to do with it?
YouTuber. That's just the way he said it sounded up to you, right?
Oh, really? The amount of content he watches, I wouldn't be surprised.
Goodness.
Influence.
Yeah, he's an influencer. Guys, we're
That doesn't
influencers
magically
now.
make
You know what that means?
Swedish. We're not influencers.
We
though,
are.
we're not big enough.
We
Yeah,
had
who's-
like 2 views. We're influencers.
Who's influenced?
Those 2 people?
Are they 2 or are they 1 person who
Good.
watched it?
Good point. That's a very good point. But we should still be able to ask for things now. Like a lot of people.
Come buy the merch.
Yeah, go
There's no merch, but buy it.
Yeah,
Give
no,
me
no,
my diamond play button.
Don't forget to subscribe.
no, no.
Scribble.
More like we can go to Taco Bell and say we're influencers, and that we'll tell people all about how good they are if they give us free stuff.
Wouldn't that be great?
I mean, no, that would just show how much society is degraded.
Oh damn, he just like tried to hit you with his right hand all on the left side.
How is he failing to push the buttons?
Because he moves his
Because
hand.
it actually has to hit the buttons.
And stay on the button.
before the...
Like one hand has to be on the button when he gets the other one hit.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, this isn't even the Titan that I thought I would have the most issue with. Like, I'm worried about the Titan Soul mostly.
The one the game's named after. Why does that look like a direct hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just behind his hand. And then I rolled into his laser beam.
I see.
It seems that the bosses you thought were going to be the hardest have not been the hardest.
No, I thought I would have issues with this one, just not as much as the Titan Soul. I missed again.
Oh.
Damn it.
You had like the shot on that one.
Wind
Also,
up.
I'm trying
Perfect.
to like converse with you, so not all of my attention is towards the
Hey,
game.
hey, don't blame this on us.
No, I'm saying I have trouble like doing the thing. I keep hitting just barely on the side.
Right now, I have an idea. How about
How about you shut your mouth?
you line up in the middle and you start rolling towards the center and shoot your arrow?
Oh, what was
Except better than
that? How
that.
did I get hit?
You done dilly squished.
Yeah,
How did I get
you got
hit?
squashed.
I wasn't in the laser beam.
I mean, you got squished by a hand, my guy.
I didn't get squished by a hand though.
Well, if it wasn't that, then it was the laser beam, wasn't it?
Yeah, I should have known though. I mean,
Oh,
I see that.
you have to like say it every time.
yes, I do. Okay, it's for
It's-
validation. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's how
about
he vents his endless anger.
Just stand still in one spot. I'm sure it'll be fine.
it. Also, I'm sure it kind of mildly upsets you every time I point it out.
It's like, I missed.
That was my fault.
Stood in the laser beam.
Yeah. Look, man, this is hard.
I've only
I
had
kept
like
saying it during the Elrond fight. This is hard.
If only you were able to like have a mouse pointer and like point and click and then fire. That would fire it.
Well, I still have to charge the arrow.
Very convenient. Don't judge me.
You're judged.
I'm watching him get murdered time and time again. What do you expect?
Be entertained.
This game is hard. You want to play?
No, I'm not doubting it. I'm just, for all the people
I will
watching this,
say-
how you can manage it, I don't know. Getting killed several times over
Jeez,
isn't exactly
man.
the best entertainment. This guy never runs out of juice.
No.
Okay, Braden, go into laser focus mode.
Yeah, get tunnel vision.
Look, I'm already leaning forward for +5 concentration, okay?
Just don't speak.
You didn't drink any potions either.
Shh. Why? Everybody's gotta give Braden his squat.
I want a good
That's-
night, dude.
that is-
You got
No,
squished
I
like a
pressed the
bug.
button. Sometimes I press the button, he just...
You got
Hold on, I had a
squished
stroke.
like a
And
bug.
he just doesn't roll.
Oh my goodness.
Annihilated.
That was sad. Oh, man. Give me some slack here, man.
I don't think the giant monstrosity is going to give you anything.
No, that's fine. Again, it's hard
But
to...
many deaths.
Like, if you don't one-cycle him, he's much more difficult.
Maybe don't get him on that first thing.
Yeah, if you don't one-cycle him.
I'm sure you'll get it eventually.
Oh.
It'll take more than the slime, but you'll get it eventually.
Come on, man.
This will be the last button.
No.
Oh boy.
I have the trophy for this guy, which is activate the buttons with the opposite hands. You have no idea how difficult that is.
Did you 100% this game?
No, not yet. Game's fucking difficult. I don't know if I mentioned that.
You have.
Game's hard. Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
You just keep missing it.
I didn't miss it that time.
Yeah, no, because every time you shoot the laser, I just feel like it doesn't register.
Oh, there you
Finally!
go.
Yeah.
Got it.
Again, I expected to like die quite a few times on him, but like the Titan Soul is gonna be the hardest boss, hands
Right.
down.
Watch, you're gonna kill him like.
I'm gonna kill him on
that.
accident again. Again, I didn't even shoot where the Titan Soul was,
Oh
and
my
he
God.
teleported into it and killed himself.
That's ridiculous.
Well, now he's dead. He killed you like 17 times, and he's just like, this little bastard keeps coming back.
Dude,
How is
it's
this
fine.
fair?
There's a bunch of come on back. What?
Okay, this isn't a comeback story, alright. Oh, is this the final boss?
No,
Oh. Well, then why'd you shoot them?
Because that's what you have to activate each boss.
that's how you activate bosses. I swear, if I don't actually have to fight the Titan Soul for some godforsaken reason, I'm gonna kill myself.
That's it. You won.
No, I do. Okay, cool.
You did it.
No, that's not me.
You did it.
Wait, what? I'm
That's not
confused.
me.
Oh, that's the boss.
Yeah, that's the boss.
He looks
You-
kind of pathetic.
But he's not. He's got his own arrows.
The soul.
So how do you kill him?
You have
Wow.
to hit his body. If you noticed when he teleports, he's colored.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to hit that colored version.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So it's like the arrow again with fucking the Titan Slayer.
Freaking sniped you.
So when is the timing to do that?
I don't know.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
No,
He's gonna
no, no,
eat
no.
your own arrow
Yeah, he can take my arrow and then fire it, and I can't use it.
Well, that's
for,
rude.
forever, or just while
No,
he fires?
just for a while.
Huh, that's kind of difficult.
Let's dip him a clip.
You-
That time, while he's about to shoot,
Take his
that's
arrow.
when you have to do it.
No, because he'll just teleport out of the way.
Okay, then when is the timing?
Right then.
When he teleports before
Like,
you?
out of pure luck. Oh, right. I
Wow.
can pull his arrow, and I forgot about it.
And it
This
kills-
is why I expected to have a really hard time on this boss. He's so difficult.
Well, you got 5 minutes. Sort of. More like 4. We won't talk about it.
Once again, the 5th episode can just be the last episode.
The 4th episode?
assuming you can kill this thing in like half an
Yeah.
hour.
4th or 5th.
This is the
And
third.
dead. I like the blood trail it leaves though. That's kind of cool.
Man, that's pretty
Wow.
cool.
I mean, it
Gore.
looks cool. It looks cool though. Like they
Gore.
attention to detail.
Oh, so that's what we gotta do. We gotta play Agony
Oh,
and
man.
Succubus.
Sure.
Honestly, I would be down, but I don't know how YouTube's gonna feel about that.
That's why you have to censor it.
No, we're obviously not going to. We're a tiny
was
channel. We
that?
can get away with it right now.
I don't know if you saw that bullshit
Where you
but the
died?
freaking arrow ricocheted off the wall and killed me. Okay?
See, I'm down, but since we're a tiny channel, we can probably get away with it.
Yeah, but there's no. But it'll just age restrict our video.
So,
I know, but like that's just the point. Is that if you
If-
want more people to watch it, you won't age restrict it.
but we won't age restrict our other videos. This is just more content.
For
Aimed at-
whatever.
other people can't watch.
Alright, I think I might have a strat. Again, I
Well, I mean,
All you have to do is just stencil
Age-
the nips
Age restriction
and
is
the
lit-
penises.
age restriction is more of just it's more of a warning for people. You know, it doesn't stop them from watching the video. At least I've never seen it have that problem.
I think it does.
Boom.
Oh,
Told
you
you I
got
had
it.
the strats, baby.
What was the strat, boy?
Shot him in the back.
Yeah, so basically, after the second time he fires his arrow, he teleports, and so I just waited for that.
Yeah, well, I literally see his body face down with an arrow.
That's because I shot him in the back.
I know. I'm just saying, it's kind of cowardly, Braden.
Freaking murder last.
Okay, at the time, he was facing me. I'm just
Okay.
put that out there into the universe.
He was looking
Look,
at
I-
me.
I shot him in his front. I was very upfront about it.
I understand that he's been killing you a lot, but I mean, really? You can do something so cowardly as to shoot a man in the back.
Oh, did you beat the game?
No, there's one more boss, but it's faking you out, and I can't skip this.
Oh, great. So that means we'll have to wait for the next boss to be.
It's not worth doing one episode for that boss.
Oh, yeah, well,
Because it's just the one boss, and I really shouldn't have that much issue with it. Like, I'm gonna have the hardest time I'll have with it is its first phase.
The question is, how long is this?
Well, it's by Devolver, and it's kind of an indie game. Like, this was made a few years ago, so not very.
Yeah, hopefully really short.
Yeah. And even if
Hopefully.
it's not really short, I'm okay spending like 5 minutes killing the truth and then watching this again.
The Truth. I'm guessing that's the boss.
Yeah, that's the last boss's name.
How tough is he?
Again, I shouldn't have too much issue with him.
You've said that about some bosses and have taken forever to kill them. And
No,
you've
all the
said that
bosses
about
are
others.
difficult, but like he has such basic attacks.
That
it doesn't
golem
work.
took you more times to kill
That's
than
because I
the last boss.
needed mild luck with that. Okay.
Okay.
Whereas like with the Titan Soul, it was basically pure skill.
Well, the thing is, I noticed that you kept rolling when he did his like roundabout attack, and you just stayed behind him the whole time. The moment he stopped, you shot him in the back. So I was like, honestly, that guy doesn't look as that hard when you do that. You just stay right next to him. You died almost 100 times, I think.
Doesn't matter. On my first playthrough, I died well over 200 times.
Ouch.
So
I'm sure this guy really enjoys his role in this video game. Dying.
well, he
Constantly.
chose to bind the arrow to his soul. So
Truth.
yeah, true. I just have to beat the truth.
Huh. This is probably one of the scarier bosses I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's more.
Oh,
You win?
That was it?
No. Again, it has
Oh.
3 phases.
That would be like really pathetic if that was. Oh, you have to show the ones with mouths.
Yeah, so they don't eat me.
And then that
Final
was
phase.
purple eye.
His giant eyeball.
What happens if it kills you, by the way?
I have to restart, which is totally fine.
Oh, damn.
Told you.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I told you.
Maybe it's hoping you
I'm not an idiot.
Maybe it's hoping you focus on the mouths.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point, which is why I shot them first. And then he gets down to laser beam me and I shoot him in the face.
Alright.
Told you. Real easy. I got this.
Again, it seems kind of sad that you're limited to a singular arrow,
Well,
but
that's the whole point. It's like in Shadow of the
part of the
Colossus,
challenge.
all you have is a bow and a sword. That's all you've got.
this guy doesn't have a sword. And I'm sure you have more
In
arrows
Shadow of
than
the
one.
Colossus, it's 3D, and you actually have to climb up them.
Yeah.
Do you have
Okay.
more than one arrow?
Yeah.
Well, then
You have
you're in a
infinite
better
arrows.
position.
Yeah, but they can't kill the Colossi.
are
Only
they-
the sword can.
Oh, well, what's the point of the arrows?
To like shoot their
aggro
eyes
them.
or something.
Oh.
Yeah, to aggro them.
Do you
If you
ever-
have the harpoons or the exploding arrows, you can destroy smaller sigils.
Do you ever have, like, do you ever fight smaller enemies?
Yes.
So arrows can kill them?
No. Arrows can't kill Colossi.
Wow, so those arrows are infinite.
No, I meant, like, around human-ish
Oh,
sized.
It's a full game full of
Well,
bosses.
actually you do, but at that point you're crushing them as a Colossus.
Okay.
Literally just smashing them to death.
Alright.
So,
How small is the smallest colossi?
I don't know. Like the size of this room? Maybe? Smaller?
Really?
Yeah.
That's not that big.
I know it's not.
How easy is it to kill one of them?
Not very.
What?
There's actually some of the hardest bosses in the game.
Because they're, like, faster, maybe?
Yeah, and they only have the one weak point which you have to reveal by dropping them or dropping something on them.
Whereas the big colossi, they're big and lanky.
Yeah.
They're
Whereas
harder.
like the big colossi, the hardest big colossi, I personally feel like, is the 9th one, where you actually have to get him over a geyser so it picks him up, and then you shoot his legs so he falls over. You have to run around him and climb up his stomach.
I mean, his back.
Stomach.
His stomach is on his back.
No, you have to climb up his stomach.
He stands upright, like
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
I thought he said you have to go around him.
the
So
times
like
you die.
95
behind
times.
him.
Dang, that was super
So-
cool.
That was the end of Titan Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm amazing.
Okay, do you want to call it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You guys should subscribe if you like the content.
When
Woo.
he said.
And don't forget to comment.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That should be fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.